My name is Muhammad Arif bin Sohardi. Today, I want to talk about customer service. Customer service can be defined as the degree of assistance and courtesy granted to those who patronize the organization. Customer service can be divided into four levels of service. First level of service is, you can see this, is you must. This level can be considered as minimum service you provided towards your customer. In this level, you must provide minimum or essential information toward your customer. Then we move to the second level of service, is you should. In this level, the customer needs must be fulfilled or meets customer expectation. Every promise made should be fulfilled by the customer service. Every information and details the customer wants should be provided by the customer service without mixing it with confidential information of that organization. After the second level of service, we move to third level of service is you could. See, you could. In this level, customer expect you to surprise them with your explanation that could exceeding their expectation.
Nice.
In this level, the customer service needs to have splendid information about the organization or rich with information about the organization. It depends on the customer service itself. Then we move to the last level of service. Last level of service is you wow the customer.
Wow.
In this level, the customer need to master all these three level. The customer service need to master all this level. Customer service itself must have a skill that can amaze the customer through using a proper communication or positive words to attract the customer attention. Because what we need was the customer attention and attraction. The customer service also need to have a skill to make the customer focus onto your explanation. For the conclusion, in this level, top of this level, the customer will leave the occasion with a big smile in their face and felt satisfied with your explanation and your information provided.
Okay, so our module 2 is regarding to the inbound telephone call structure. Okay, why we need to know about the inbound telephone call structure? So, inbound calls are a fundamental aspect of customer service and the support call centers. So most companies provide a phone number that the customers can reach out to when they have complaint or requests. This organization owns either an in-house call center or a remote one that takes the call. Some companies even have remote call centers where employees work from the comfort of their home. This makes it easier for customer service teams to provide a 24 hours support since they have employees working in a different time zone. So, call centers will also utilize call center tools that assist with the distribution of inbound calls. So, depend on the industry. Call system can be screen incoming calls and analyze the customer request. Then the software transfers the calls to the rep who's best suited to resolve the issues. This significantly increases a call center productivity while simultaneously improving the customer experience.
So this is the third module that I am going to share with you guys, how to be a professional customer service in our workplace. So we are going to proceed to the next module, which is projecting a professional image. So in order to be a good customer service executive, the first thing we need is we need to hear carefully about what our customer trying to say to us, because no one or no customer will call us if there is no problem on our product, right? So the first basics rule is we need to be a listener first before we try to solve the problem that they are having right now. Second, cannot be rude. We can't be rude to our customer. you know, in this modern world, mostly organization will ask for feedback right after they end up at a phone call. And let's say out of 10, the customer might rate you like 1 over 10. It's not a good feedback, right? Because if it is a good feedback, the customer will rate you 10 over 10 for a day, or like 9 to 10, 8 to 10 for a day. So we need to maintain our professional image, because that is one of our ethic, work ethic, and it is one of our job scope also. In this module also, we need to know the negative phrases that normally happen in the workplace. So whenever the customer call us and we doesn't know the solution to the problem, we can say that I am not very sure. A lot of problem solving to the problem that the customer asks us. So I am not very sure is not a good answer, because it will bring a negative impact to our company. So perhaps in that type of question, if the customer service executive doesn't know how to answer them, you guys can say that, okay, I'm sorry, I will pass you to my colleague, because my colleague is more in this field. So which means that you just pass the customer to our colleague, because you know, when we are saying that I am not very sure to the customer, it will show the negative impact to us.
Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Intan. So I'll be the trainer of module 4, whereby we will get to know the different types of difficult customers and also how to handle these types of customers. So what are the types of difficult customers? We have reluctant to speak, soothing delayer, chatterbox, and also constant complainer. So when you are involved in customer service, this type of customer is often occur in the customer service line. However, we need to learn how to handle this type of customers as professional as we can. But before that, we need to understand them first before we know how to handle them. So first of all, the customer that is reluctant to speak. So how do we handle this type of customers? Alright, so first of all, you need to know how to identify them. Alright, normally customer who is reluctant to speak, they may sound hesitant. They are not sure on how to actually make a conversation, or they are shy to even make a conversation. Besides that, the tone of their voice, they may sound not confident when they talk, and also they will be silent most of the time. So we have to ensure ourselves how do we probe more information from this type of customers in order for us to assist them better. Always ask probing questions so that we get sufficient information so that we could give solution or suggestions based on their situation. As the customer service agent, we have to ensure that our customer feels comfortable and our customer feels that they can actually rely on us to rectifying their issues. Alright, next one would be the characteristics of soothing delayer. So basically, this soothing delayer, when they talk, they may sound blurred and they ask repetitive questions. So how would we manage them? So for this type of customers, after they give information, after we get all the information, which is the important information for us to assist them, at the end, before we end up the conversation, we could summarize or paraphrase the information just to double confirm whether we get it right. After all, as the customer service agent, we have to ensure that our customer feels comfortable and our customer feels that they can actually rely on us to rectifying their issues. Alright, another type of customers is chatterbox. This type of customers, they will tend to drag the conversation too long, and they will tend to be out of topic. They will not be straight of their problem. And normally, for this type of customers, they are non-stop talking. So how do we manage this type of customers? Alright, so first of all, when there is a chance, let's say they pause throughout the conversation, that is your chance to talk. When they pause, you talk. Try to be in control of the conversation again, so that the conversation will not drag too long. Because if they talk too long, it will make your KPI did not achieve. Besides that is you ask them with close-ended questions. Okay, for the next one would be constant complainer. How do you identify this type of customers? They will break, they will nagging all the way, they will sigh, they will complain and complain and complain. No matter what you tell them, no matter how you assure them, they will still complain. So based on my own experience, how do you manage this type of customers? Alright, I encountered this type of issues several times as well. So first of all, you need to show empathy. Let's say they complain about constant breakdown at their place, whereby it will lead to electrical appliances in damage, and they need to cover all the costs of the broken electrical appliances. Alright, so first of all, you need to show empathy. You need to show to them that we need to tell them that we understand of their situation, and show as much as empathy towards them. Because this type of customer, they are currently in the disappointment mood. They feel frustrated. They feel like they are constantly facing the difficulties from us. So from our side, as customer service, we need to give them a proper language, comfortable language, so that they feel comfortable again, and they feel that we actually really understand of how their feelings and what they are currently encounter. Okay, the next one, another important thing is you need to greet them with proper language. Alright, one thing you need to ensure when you are facing this type of customers is you need to control your own emotion, because this type of customers, they will tend to drag your mood as well. They will tend to make you feel emotional, make you feel irritated as well. But bear in mind, you are the customer service, and your job is to make them feel better. And it is normal for them to complain, because that is how they feel. And it is our job to assure them that everything will be fine, and that we need to ensure them as well that we will assist them with their problem. So basically, that is the module 4 that will be learned, whereby we need to first identify our customers' characteristics, and also how to manage them. You need to identify first the characteristics so that you can opt for a better solution, and you know how to handle them well.